And hello YouTube, this is Thomas Judge back once again with another YouTube reading guide series. Today is the second of a 10 video series walking through the often overlooked, sometimes maligned and always neglected annual events published by DC throughout the 90s. I've given an introduction to that in the previous video, which is the first video to this series, but just so you know, to create this reading guide, I've read the 198 issues that comprise the DC annual events, and I'm going to be going through those events one by one over the course of this 10 video series. Today we are looking at the 1992 event, which is called Eclipso Darkness Within. I will confess, as I mentioned in the previous video, I haven't read the issues on this particular year's events because 1992 is a little bit too old for my blood, to be honest. It's a bit too retro and a bit too classic for my tastes. However, I am going to talk through exactly what issues you need to read and the exact order you need to read them in. So, Eclipso The Darkness Within is a crossover event spanning many DC titles. It features the return of Eclipso after his imprisonment in some palace on the moon, I think. Now, this is a fair bit of retconning for Eclipso to make him a much more formidable kind of adversary. And that's useful for stuff we're going to see with Eclipso much later on, in fact, as late as 2005 and the Infinite Crisis event that one day I'll be covering. So with no further ado, let's jump into the issues. The first issue is Eclipso, The Darkness Within, #1. This is a one-shot, and this kicks off and starts its own event. Then we jump into the various annuals. First annual is Man of Steel, Annual 1. Next up is Green Lantern, Annual 1. Then Detective Comics, Annual 5. Superman, Annual 4. Justice League of America, Annual 6. The Demon, Annual 1. Flash, Annual 5. Action Comics, Annual 4. Wonder Woman, Annual 3. Green Arrow, Annual 5. Robin, Annual 1. HAWKWORLD, Annual 3. Deathstroke the Terminator, Annual 1. New Titans, Annual 8. Justice League Europe, Annual 3. Batman 16, so Annual 16. Legion, sometimes referred to as Legion 92, and this is Annual 3. Adventures of Superman, Annual 4. And then the event ends with Eclipso The Darkness Within issue 2, the second one-shot to bookend the series. And we've seen this about bookend issues 1 and 2 in the last video, which was about the Armageddon 2001 event. It's worth noting that after the event ends with the 20th issue, which is Eclipso Darkness Within #2, there is actually a follow-up or aftermath issue, which is VALOR #1, which you can see here. And as I mentioned, for each of these videos, I will try to show the DC fandom overview from their website of the issues and what you should read. These aren't always correct, but I'm just putting it here so you know that it's available there if you want it. And keep in mind that this event then spins off two other ongoing titles, the Eclipso ongoing title and the VALOR ongoing title. Okay, I haven't read this myself, so I don't really have much context to add here. Next time around, we'll be looking at the event from 1993. I'll catch you then. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. As always, please follow me on Twitter at @IamThomasJudge, where I will post a daily review of whatever comics I've been reading. You can get an idea of what I'm up to on the channel. And as always, please support the channel by heading over to Amazon.com and checking out my prose novel about superheroes. It's a completely original piece of work. The first episode in it is called Arrivals, and the series as a whole is called No Gods or Kings. You can find an excerpt of that on my website, nogodsorkings.com. Until next time, everybody, stay classy.